New York Con has come and gone. And there was some hiccups with their website right at the beginning. You couldn't really get on there. It kept like refreshing and then it would just tell you error. But most of us were able to get on there and then we were able to pick up what we wanted. So I'm going to say that overall this con was a success. I did manage to pick up my 3-liter Juggernaut. The only thing that I really wanted out of this con, even though there was a lot of strong pops in this con, it was really the only one that I wanted. And it's got to fit in your collection in order for you to order it, right? So this one fits in my collection. I'm going to get it ordered. But I recently discovered that I'm making content that tends to trigger people. And I've decided if I'm making content that triggers people about flipping pops, I'm going to double down on this content and I'm going to start making a lot more of it. But so I'm going to give you some quick scoops on some tips on some stuff that's coming up that you're going to want to get your hands on if you're just going to flip it or you want to add money to your collection. While we're talking about that, I'm going to kind of like plug in my new mystery box that'll be dropping this week on Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, make sure you're keeping up with those posts if you want to get in on it. It's really going to be a hit or miss, $30 box. Really can't lose. It's going to be pretty epic. I don't know if y'all have seen these guys at all. They're this kind of a adult Happy Meal it's Cactus Flea Market. What is it? Cactus Plant Flea Market that teamed up with McDonald's to make these guys. Apparently they're super big into the fashion community. I don't know, but I picked up a few of them just for fun. There's some shorts that'll be dropping about that. So make sure you follow me over there on TikTok as well. Same name, can't miss me. Follow me over there if you want to see the shorts about this adult Happy Meal. It was a lot of fun. I don't know, but let's get into this video. And if this video triggers you, and it makes you want to say rude and nasty things to me, I need you to do me a favor. This is the only thing I need you to do for me. Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe to this channel. There's no room in this channel for your kind of hatred. Not necessarily just in this channel. I don't think there's room for your hatred on this planet, but I'll take it if you'll just unsubscribe now. It'll be no loss to me, I promise you. We'll go our separate ways. We can call this a mutual breakup. You can call it whatever you like, but this is what I'm going to tell you. My content's not going to slow down now. If this triggers you, I'm going to trigger you on a pretty regular basis. So, in my mystery box coming up, some of the heavy hits that you're going to get before I give you a couple of nice hints and tips and tricks and things that you want to go pick up real fast so that you can flip to trigger everybody in the community, because a lot of us, to be honest with you, 90% of all of the content creators that you follow on here have a website, a whatnot. They have something that they're flipping on. I guarantee you they are. It might not be in your face and it might not be in their name, but I promise you that they are flipping. So if this kind of content triggers you, maybe you should unsubscribe to 90% of the people on here. I'm just putting that out there. But one of the hits in my mystery box that will be dropping this week is going to be the Funko Freddy as Squid Games. Now, I don't know exactly which one he's supposed to be at. This was in the box of fun that came up here recently. That's one of the hits that's going to be in there. Another one of the hits is going to be this Spider-Man. This is a pretty awesome Chase variant. That guy's going to be in there. We're going to throw in the unopened Mankind GameStop exclusive. I think this was a GameStop exclusive. Maybe it wasn't a GameStop exclusive, but I was pretty sure that it was a GameStop exclusive. This guy hasn't had the seal broke on him yet. We're going to have the Super Silver 2-pack from, I can't remember what convention this one came from, but it's also going to be in there. And then I'm going to have the Funko Freddy 2,000 piece run in there as well. Now, this one came from one of the San Diego cons some years back. I don't think it actually has it. It's 2018, or is that 2018 is where this one came from. So that's just a few of the hits that's going to be in the box. And like I said, this is going to be a hit or miss box. When I say miss, it's not going to be missing by a lot. But I didn't want to throw a guaranteed value on there just because I didn't want people to have an expectation that wasn't real. I don't feel like the pop price guide. I don't feel like the Funko price guide. I don't feel like any of these price guides are really accurate. So I didn't want to be using one of them and just being accurate. I like being 100% transparent with everything that I do. And that was the only way I felt like I could be honest about it, because I did want to use these sites as reference when I myself didn't believe their prices as being correct. I felt like they were inflated a little, but I've got some stuff that you're going to want to pick up if you're going to flip, or maybe you just want to add value to your collection, or maybe you just want to hear what I have to say. Whatever it is, let's go get into this list. Before I talk about the pops that I would pick up coming up here in the near future, or right at the beginning of next year, I think even then, I want to talk about, I'm going to be dropping a video Friday that's going to be about my top picks for the winter festival or festival of winter or winter, whatever it is that they call it. They just recently released a whole list of these that are kind of hitting the different places like Entertainment Earth and a few other spots at this moment. If you're going to pre-order from anything from Entertainment Earth, there's a link right down in the description below. Make sure you're using that link when you hit those pre-orders. A few more of the guys that'll be actually popping up in there will be the Chase Black Adam. I'll be throwing the Funko Shop exclusive Snake Eye, the Chili Chase variant. This box is going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you're looking out for that one on Instagram coming up here in the near future. One of the tips that I'm going to give you is a really easy tip. Walmart opens their boxes every night before the store opens now, and they put them out on the shelves. If you'll get there at 5 a.m., I think Walmart now changed the hours to 5 a.m. versus 6 a.m. Maybe it's still 6 a.m. Check with your local Walmart before you get up and go. If you'll get there right when the store opens, that's when you're going to have your best pick to go in there and grab whatever Chase variant that they picked up the night before. Most of the employees that work at Walmart, contrary to belief, don't know anything about Chases, nor do they care. All they do is put them on the shelves. So make sure that you get there right when the store opens if you want a really good chance of grabbing that Chase and taking it from that collector, because you know that mean collector out there has to have it in his collection, and anybody who gets in his ways should face the wrath of God for getting in his way of getting that Chase variant. Oh my God, I'm gonna have so much fun with this. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of fun. There's two pops and a gold that I'm going to talk about in this video. So let's start it off with the gold. This is going to be the first gold, which is going to be Snoop Dogg, which he actually has the dog. Really, the only change is the head swap. This to me is going to be maybe the strongest gold that they've made yet. Now, I don't know that it's going to go up in value. None of the Funko golds have really done a whole lot, to be honest with you. But if I was going to go grab a Chase gold, this is the one that I would be looking for. This is the one that I would think was going to go up in value just because it's Snoop Dogg and the way they did the Chase variant. There's some iconic stuff going on with this one. Next, there's going to be two of them that'll be coming out with Snoop. There's going to be a release of, it looks like 4 of these all together. 2 of them are common, 2 of them are not so common. 2 of them you're going to have to actually physically go to the Doghouse store, co-branded by Funko, that's only going to be in Inglewood at the beginning of next year, but they're going to have 2 of them. One of them is going to be Snoop here in this Laker jersey, which is, this is a really cool one. The second one is going to be Snoop here in this Steelers jersey. Both of these guys are 15,000 piece runs. Both of them are going to be right at the beginning of the first ever Snoop Dogg pops, even though you're going to have 2 commons. One of them, I think, looks nothing like Snoop Dogg, but what do I know? The other one's very like iconic Snoop Dogg. Make sure that you're keeping your eyes out on this, and if you have a way to go and get your hands on these guys, make sure that you go and get a hold of these. These are going to go up in value. I don't know how long they'll stay there, so if you're going to flip them fast, get rid of them, get them out of your collection. Do not hold on to them. This is going to be a lot of fun because I've discovered that some of you out there are triggered at the fact that other people buy these to resell them. Even though you buy them, hold on to them, and then sell them to somebody. At some point, you think it's somehow different. There's no difference at all. It's a natural ecosystem, and we need the ecosystem to make our collections worth value. I know everybody likes to know that their collection's worth more than what they paid for it, so you're gonna have to like start accepting this as a reality and that it's okay. It's okay, but if you don't accept it as okay, that's okay as well. These 2 pops should go up in price. They'll go up in price. They'll stay up in price. I don't know how long they're going to stay there, though. I personally would like to get some of these in my collection, so I'm going to hold out until they go down. They go down in price. You know, for everybody who's hating the flipper, you should actually hate the secondary market. Just don't buy on the secondary market. Do you know how long I've been preaching? Do not buy on the secondary market, and I'm going to continue preaching. Do not buy on the secondary market, especially don't buy in the first 6 months. Wait until 6 months and then go and get it. The problem is you have a fear of FOMO and you can't wait 6 months. I get it. I totally understand. At the end of this week, I'm going to be dropping another video that's going to be about flipping, and then probably next Monday, I have a video that's going to be about Funko going around the world coming up next year into the San Diego Con, and I'm going to actually tell you how this could be like super valuable, super fun, super valuable, super fun, super something coming up here in the near future. Hey, Have a good day.